Hey, you guys, it's me, Kianna, coming at you. Alright, you guys, so we need to talk. Um, I just got finished eating a little bit of Chinese food, and literally, you guys, I ate literally about 4 spoonfuls. And, I'm at a crossroads right now, okay? And this is what the crossroad is. You guys know I got my appetite back, and I've allowed myself, if I didn't upload the video explaining why I'm doing this and what I'm doing, it's definitely going to be after this video. But I allowed myself 2 weeks to eat whatever I want, because you have to understand that I've been 8 months without eating hardly anything at all. So I've allowed myself within the limits that I'm able to actually eat, which, you know, I've had the gastric sleeve, so I can't really eat much without getting stuffed to the max anyway. And if you've been following my videos, you know that since I've had the sleeve, I really do not like that real full feeling. I've heard a lot of people that have had weight loss surgery say that, and I happen to be one of those people. I don't like that real full feeling. I remember I used to love to order something to eat or eat out or whatever and be just sitting back with my hand on my belly like, I'm so full. Y'all know how we do that, right? I don't like that feeling no more. Um, I just don't like it. It's not no pain or anything. It's just an uncomfortable feeling. I just don't like it. So whenever I eat something now, I'm so excited to be able to eat that I always go to that max, where before I never would arrive to that max really, because I never really was able to eat much at all for these 8 months. So every time I eat now, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, I always go to that max, meaning I can feel myself getting full, and I don't stop right there. I actually keep going until I'm all the way full. Now, for some people, that may be okay, but for me, it's not. I know that I am standing directly on a crossroads, and it's not many times in our life that we know for a fact that we really are in the middle of a crossroad. I know for a fact I'm in the middle of my crossroad. Um, the crossroad is, even though I'm limited on what I eat, I'm not supposed to be eating certain things. Um, Not necessarily because the doctor per se told me not to eat it, like told me you can't eat these things. No, it's not that. It's just that I know I'm not supposed to eat certain things because it's not nutritious for me. It's not, uh, the purpose of eating it is not to fuel my body. It's just basically catering to my taste buds and letting that take over. And after all, that's what got me to almost 500 pounds in the first place. So I'm at a crossroads right now. I need to make a decision, before I start to A, not lose anymore, or B, start to gain. And I don't want to do neither one of those. I still haven't reached, my full potential. Um, I don't have a goal per se, but I'm basically letting my body do what it needs to do. I've lost a ton of weight. I mean, I've lost equivalent to a plus size person, um, a person that's overweight. If you put them on the scale, that's what I've lost. So, I've done an amazing job, but I know that I can do more. And I know that I can reach higher lengths. And I just am at a crossroads where I need to implement this tool that I have, which allows me or stops me from overeating, but now I need to make the best choices for me. Now, when I say that, I'm not saying that the choices that I make are maybe the choices that you make. I think that that's the problem I have with a lot of people, especially on YouTube. They want you to eat what they say is healthy, or what they believe is good for you. And you know, you may be right in your facts, but the fact remains is that I'm an adult just like you're an adult, and I'm competent. And just like you can research, I can research as well. You know, let adults make their own decisions. And don't force what you think and what you do and what you believe on others, because the fact remains, it's obviously something I'm doing right if I'm constantly losing. And every time you get on a video and look at me, I'm constantly doing better. I'm constantly the next month still, you know, losing weight, obviously. So, and you may be doing the same, but, you know, allow me to do what I need to do and you do what you need to do. It's just that simple. We aren't children. You're not talking to a child. You're talking to a competent adult who is, you know, obviously able. If I could run businesses and run my home efficiently, I'm able to make the right decisions for me. Now, you know, I'll take your advice or whatever, but once you constantly are constantly trying to drive it into somebody's head, you know, everything that they do, you never have a positive comment to say. You always have, but you should do kind of comment. It gets old. It makes people just not even want to, um, you know, even mingle with you. So I say this to say, you know, that, you know, that's no disrespect to any individual, anybody in particular, but, you know, I've just seen it so often over the years on YouTube, and it gets real old. It really, really does. But I just want, I just need to make the right decisions for me. And I also need to um, stop it right here and now. Um, I remember if I had a craving, every time I had a craving, I would fall into my craving. I would go after my craving. And that, in essence, what that does is that's allowing food to run you. And I'd be damned if I allow food to run me once again. I can't do it. I won't do it. And I'm standing in the midst of the crossroads. I had my fun. You know, I had a couple of items that I've craved for the past 8 months. It's taken me all day to eat half of it, but I've had bites of it. And it was fun while it lasted. Now, the time is now. I have to stop it. The time is now. I have to nip it in the bud, because I don't want to come back 2 months from now and have to do a video on me saying I'm just fed up with gaining weight back, or I'm fed up because I haven't lost any weight. I don't want to come back and do that video. I just don't want to do it. With everything inside of me, I don't want to do it, and I'm not going to do it. So it was fun while it lasted, but now I have to get back on board and continue to live as what food was intended for us to do. It's not intended for us to make love to, and to lust over and to long for it and be, oh, I love it. It's not for that. It's not for that. And it's taken me almost 40 years to understand that and to see that. Okay? Whether that's biblical or whether that's carnal, regardless of your lifestyle or your belief system, regardless of if you have a spiritual base or not. Either way, in the world and the spiritual world as well, that's not what food is intended for. It's intended for us to fuel our bodies and to be nourishment for our body, not to make love to it, not to be obsessed with it, not to give in to it, not to love it. It's not for that. And if that's what you are continuously doing, And if that's how you look at it, and if that's what you're doing while you're eating, then you have to make a change. You have to stop it. You have to stop it now. And that's what I intend on doing. So like I said, it was fun while it lasted. But no longer. No longer. As of tomorrow morning, I will be on board with doing the things that I'm supposed to do as far as eating the things that nourish my body. Not just eating things that I crave. Not just eating things that taste good. Not just eating things that look good. No. Eating things that's good for me. That I have deemed that's good for me. Eating things that nourish my body. Eating things that give me the amount of protein ratio as far as carbs and calories, and the ratio of protein in that. Eating the things in the way that I am supposed to as being a weight loss surgery patient. And if you haven't been that, and if you don't know the facts about being that, you necessarily won't get that. You won't necessarily get that I have to eat a certain way, that I have to weigh certain things that I eat. You won't get that. But whether you get it or not, I'm going to continue to be successful. And I'm going to continue doing it. And every time that you look up, I'm going to continue to be better and do better. I'm at a crossroads, but I recognize that. I'm standing right in the middle of it. I can go right or I can go left. I'm going on the right road. And I'm going to continue to push forward. But today, I say no more. I only had 2 weeks, and that's all I needed. Because there has been a change inside of me. It's taken 8 months to do so. But there has been a change inside of me. The fact that I recognize just only being able to eat a little bit of whatever I want for 2 weeks, I already recognize where I need to stop. That's progression. And remember, God doesn't ask perfection from us. He simply asks progression, and I've given him that. I've given him that 10 times over. And I'm going to continue to give him that. Because giving him that makes me better. Giving him that elevates me. Giving him that takes me to another level, a higher level. And I can't help but be successful because with change, results have no choice but to follow. Has no choice but to submit. With real change, results have to follow. They gotta follow. So today is the day I put my foot down and I say no more. You've had your little fun for 2 weeks. But that is all. Back to business. Back to building the new Kianna. And I thank you all for being here. I thank you all for witnessing my journey. My journey of over, 3 years now of being on YouTube. You guys have seen me go through it all, whether it's for several different diets or whether it's ups and downs in my relationship. Y'all done seen me build up my relationship. Y'all done seen me build several businesses. You guys have been there through it all. And I appreciate it. I appreciate it because what it does is it makes me know that I'm not alone. It confirms certain things in my life. It confirms certain things in my spirituality. It pushes me, it drives me. And I appreciate you guys truly. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video on that note. Know that if I'm airing this video, trust me, your girl has put her foot down. And she's doing the thing properly and in grand style. And I love you all. So make sure you thumbs up this video for me actually opening up and sharing, because these videos, you guys, it's not easy to do. It may look easy, but it's certainly not easy to do because it's very vulnerable moments that you have, and it's naked moments. And you're doing this before people that necessarily you can't trust. And you're doing this against in front of people that will continue to throw slurs and daggers and insults and attacks. But it's okay. I come from strong stock. I've proven over and over again, whether it's in my life, in everyday life, or on a YouTube, I ain't going nowhere. My feet is firmly planted on this earth and on this ground, and I am like a tree. I won't move, nor will I be shaken or stirred. So all right, you guys. So make sure you thumbs up the video, giving me support, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for viewing, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so that you can be first in getting all of these wonderful vids that we offer here, and become a Big Husband to 2 family member. You are welcomed here, and you'll always have a home. Make sure you check out my store as well, bighusband2.webs.com. The link will be below. There you'll find many, many great things, great prices, great quality, and amazing service. PayPal is accepted, as well as all major credit cards, and again, the link will be below. I will talk to you guys later, and have a blessed night. Be blessed.